I am Congo Ali. I'm representative of Burkina Faso. My question is directed to all members of the panel, especially to the delegate from Rwanda, who I have very much appreciated, and I would like to know more about the spiritual foundations there. I know that prayer is essential, and of course this marks the difference between other organizations which also work in prisons, and which I may say do not have this spiritual aspect within their own programs. And therefore, I would like to ask this question. I would like to know that the difference that the participants can show through prayer and the effect that prayer has on the prison system. I would like to know, for example, about those who again are prisoners. We'd like to know that prayer does, in fact, also work very much in prisons. And I would like to know, with regards to Rwanda, I would like to know, with regards to what you are observing within prisons there, and those who again commit crimes, because there are those prisoners who also ask for pardon for their crimes, and they do so just to be freed, and there hasn't been a true transformation in them. They are not truly penitent, and therefore we must see how prayer works in all aspects.
Of how prayers actually work in Rwanda, how it's changing the prison system, etc.
Merci pour la question.
I would like to reply to your question. I think that our spiritual foundation in Rwanda has borne a lot of fruit. As I have already said, there are already 46,000 prisoners who have asked for pardon for their crimes, and some of them have already been integrated into society. And therefore, from the presidential communication of 2003, that a lot of these prisoners have received this pardon. Prayer has contributed much, because they have learned from what we have told them about prayer. And this as well goes through the Sycamore Tree project. There have been a lot of prayer projects with regards to prisons. We prepare the victims for integration within society, but also with the force of prayer. We have made the victims meet the prisoners who have been freed. And therefore, you do know this program, which we call Chakacha. This is like a tradition within the traditional communities, so as to be able to solve problems on the level of the community. But today, our program for prayer in Rwanda has meant that many prisoners who have passed through this sort of teachings ask for pardon for the crimes, for the offenses. And therefore, I would say that prayer was the basis of our success, because this is on the basis of brotherhood within Rwanda. And with this program, with these activities, with the fellowship, spiritual work in general, I don't know if I've well replied to your question, but of course, I can say that our work is such.
Thank you, Dale. Prayer does work. And our time's up, and I know there are many other questions. Maybe you may want to grab these panelists and respond to them after the session. But I want to thank the panel for sharing with us your best practices, and we pray that we can apply these issues to make us more successful in our efforts. Thank you very much.